Name the Game's Game Break, presented by CBE, competition-inspired hunting sites.
Hey guys, and welcome to the Game Break. This week I'm going to talk to you a little bit about nock height and setting your nock height. I get a lot of questions about proper nock fit, tying in a loop, tying in a nock. Do I like my arrow to run under my burger buttonhole, through it, over it, nock high, nock low, level, all sorts of questions. What I'm going to tell you is just strictly a starting point where I like to start every bow. When I take it out of the box, this is what I do. I set it up, my main starting point. When I go back and start tuning the bow, sometimes things start to change a little bit. But what I like to do is I want to make sure when I put my bow in the vise that it's perfectly level to start off with. And I've got it perfectly level right there. So I'm going to click, this is the arrow I'm going to use. This is the arrow I want to shoot out of this bow. I'm setting up a bow for Bedford. So I'm going to run this and I'm going to start with, I've got a little bubble that I've attached to my arrow. So this is going to tell me whether I'm running a level nock. I know my bow's level, so for my nock out the end of my arrow, I've got a perfectly level nock height. I like to run my arrow dead through the burger button hole, which is this right here. I want the center of my arrow to be centered through that hole where the rest screws in. So I'm going to get that perfectly level, my arrow perfectly level. Most bows like a little nock high, but I like to start here, that way it gives me room to work with once I tie this in. So when I get this in, I'm just going to take this piece of knocking loop right here, and I'm going to tie it in loose and slide it down right on top of this nock. Just like that. Make sure that's perfectly level. I'm going to slide that down right till it touches the top of that nock. So now I'm ready to tie in my under knot and finish tying in my loop, which I'm going to talk to you about next week.